Hey people, welcome to the channel, and in this case we're going to be doing a little review of the LIDL flashlights, the German store, and this is their brand, Parkside, and these are not really all that bad. I don't remember how much they were. They're not at all expensive, and they have a bunch of different modes. LIDL does have this Parkside brand that does quite nice stuff in general. Yeah, most of it is made in China and so on, but the quality build is okay, especially given how affordable it is. I think that some of the things are actually made in Germany. Don't quote me on that. I made that mistake previously. Sometimes it's just being imported by German companies, but I know for a fact that some of the things are in fact German. This is very much China stuff, but some of their tools and bits and so on, there's a chance that they are actually made in Germany. Point in case, it's usually kind of good quality for the price. And the flashlights seem to be geared towards a more utilitarian thing, like mechanics or handymen or workers that just want not a tactical flashlight or by any means, but something that is just a bright light for a specific use. I saw a bunch. These two are the ones that I ended up liking the most. Let's start with this one, the flat one here we have. Let me see if I find this in English somewhere. Great Britain. Here we go. Okay, for indoor and outdoor use, splash proof, IP54, foldable head with 2 light source. Okay, so it has some waterproofing, 3 light modes, floodlight with 100% brightness, torch light illumination. It's gonna be 2.5 hours in floodlight, 5 hours in torch. Okay, so this mode, all right, this one is going to be 5 hours. This one is going to be 2.5 hours. And you have 2 different modes there, right? Nice. Okay, that's okay. How much brightness do I have? No idea. It does have a magnetic. Oh, yeah, here we go. So, battery is 2,000 milliamperes, rechargeable with a USB Type-C. You know, the fancy one that Apple just started using. So USB Type-C. I want to have all my stuff in Type-C. That's standardized now for me in anything that I don't buy anything that doesn't come with this anymore. Yeah. So 2,000 milliamperes, and it has, for the torch, it's going to be 400 lumens for the torch. That's actually quite nice. 400 lumens, do we believe that? Yeah, it could be. Okay, and the light is, I'm projecting it on the wall. It is a little bit of a lower quality LED, a little bit of a bluish tint there, as expected. I've seen worse, I've seen, of course, better. And I also have, okay, 400 lumens for a torch. And it's not giving me the lumen for the lantern. This thing does look very bright, and it's not bothering me nearly as much in terms of the color. Seems to be a pretty nice neutral, and you probably see the vibration there through the camera. That is not perceivable. Those lines, that's not perceivable with the naked eye. Okay, so it's a nice steady light with the naked eye. Through the camera, maybe a little bit of a different story if you happen to see it there too. I do like this, that they have this magnetic side. So this one, anything metal, right, like this Leatherman, you can just attach it, and you have a bit of an angle here, right, so as to move it and put it in any kind of angle that you want. So it's a very nice utility light. If you remember to keep it charged, you just have a nice amount of light there at your disposal in both of those modes, in your torch mode and your lantern mode. So that's it for this one. Let's check out this other one, which is, you know, again, same thing. We have a button with a typical torch. Again, a little bit of a bluish tint, nice amount of throw, even though it's not a thrower in any way. But you have the longer, boom, the stick, the lantern, which is deployed when you pull it out like that. And you have, in this case, you have a hook as well, which this also works as a hook, by the way. You have a hook, and you have a nice big magnet so as to attach it to anything that you need to attach it to. A little bit of a rubberized material here, which is nice. Yeah, definitely one of the typical mechanic lights, you know, sticking it anywhere you need. And in this case, oh man, that light killed my eyes. Let me see if I can actually get my own eyes to adjust. 2-in-1 light. Okay, there we go. Read along with me. 2-in-1 light with powerful LEDs, pull-out strip light, automatic on-off. Yeah, as we just saw. Separate from the torch light, base with magnet, protected charging ports, battery charge status, and we have 250 lumens. 250 lumens for the side lights and 100 lumens for the torch. 2.5 hours for the side light, 6 hours for the torch. So the lantern does run out quite fast, but it's because you have a lot of light, so it's a very floaty lantern kind of light, which power outage, emergency, yeah, you illuminate quite nicely with these things. Yeah, and it's rechargeable. If there's a power outage, you keep a couple of these things, turn it on. Basically, you're illuminating an entire room with these things. This one is automatic. This one, no. This one mode on each, and that's kind of it. Okay, and at the same time, the color is 600, 6500K, 6500K of, what's it, like the warmth of the light, and again 2000, there we go, 2000 milliamperes. All right, this one does not say anything about any kind of water resistance. All right, that's just one of those things. This one seems to be the better deal, if you ask me. In my opinion, this one is the better deal because it is a little bit more adjustable in terms of where I locate that light. It's a lot better for a backpack, that's for sure. If you want this like a backup, a flashlight for camping and that sort of thing. It's not terribly heavy. You have two different modes there for your torch and for your not the torch, but for the lantern. You have two different modes that will give you a little bit more runtime, and the form factor is just a lot more a lot more convenient than this one. Guys, that's basically it. Just a little show and tell of the Parkside flashlights. Again, these are not available in Amazon. You will have to go to your LIDL store and buy these if you happen to find them. But what you will have in Amazon is Street Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse, my books regarding preparedness for such things. See you next time. Take care.